Welcome back, everybody. So it has been a couple of months since we last checked in and I told you all about our kitchen remodel. Not a whole lot has been happening since then. We have been waiting on our kitchen cabinets to come, which unfortunately we found out is going to be even longer than we anticipated. We were expecting that to be at the end of April, but now it looks like it's going to be sometime in May. So that gives us time to complete all of our structural preparations. So one of the problems we had with our kitchen floor is that it had a bit of a sag to it, and that's because at some point the joist spans in the basement are a little bit too long for a standard floor joist. Maybe there was a wall removed at some point, who knows what happened, but it is what it is. So we had a structural engineer come in and they did an evaluation, and it's like the span of space that the beams cover is about 2 foot longer than it really should be. So in order to to fix this problem is we bought these reinforced beams that the engineer came up with this whole drawing and plan for us. So they're going to take these really sturdy beams here, these really expensive sturdy beams, and sandwich the old beams just to give it extra structural support. So we're going to jack it up a little bit to try and fix the sag, get these things in place, and hopefully we won't have a sagging floor anymore. But that is going to probably damage our kitchen floor as they level it up a bit. All of our floor tiles are expected to pop up, and that was really the reasoning that we had for doing our whole kitchen renovation, is because we knew that was going to be a problem when we decided to try and fix our sagging floor, and then it turned into a whole kitchen remodel, as you know things tend to do. So it looks like the construction team has just arrived, and they're about to start lugging these long beams downstairs, and hopefully we won't have too many problems getting them in place. So let's take a little bit of a peek at that. So here is a peek at the before. They're already in progress. We had previously taken down the ceiling here in the basement, so we don't have any lighting. It gets a little dark on that side, but as you can see, everything is down. The electricians have pulled back the wiring, pulled it out of the floor joists, and we have moved all of our furniture into the next room. So hopefully we won't have any problems. All right, we hit our first snag. As you can see, we ended up actually having to rip out the soffit that had our ductwork in it. I was trying not to do that, but the beams just are too long. They wouldn't fit over the soffit to hit the steel beam that runs across the house. So it's just another add-on. So one thing we've been doing to keep busy is we've decided to replace all of our light switch and outlet covers throughout the house. It's very simple. All we have to do are take out the screws. And replacing it with these screwless covers, which we put a little plate on there and just pop on this nice little trim, gives it a much cleaner look for about $1.60 for a single or $2.50 for a double. The contractors have been hard at work for several hours, and they've managed to get 2 whole beams in, and we have 54, I think, more to go. So Tom and I are running out now. We're going to swing by Floor & Decor to check out a grout option for our new, hopefully, level floors that we're going to have, and then we are going to swing by and pick up an appliance that we bought. It seems like we are now faced with a more extensive basement remodel in addition to our kitchen, so we need to save as much money as we possibly can, and Tom has been diligently finding us our kitchen appliances at discounts. So whether it's an open box item or something that we found on eBay, everything is new, but we've got it at a substantial discount, so every little bit is going to help now.
Every single one we found.
Every single one, yes. So now we're going to go pick up one that we found on eBay. It was an open box item. It's the downdraft for our cooktop. Actually, we found the cooktop and we went and picked it up the other day, and the guy happened to have the downdraft, the exact one that we've been looking for, as well, that he is selling. So it looks like they might have been store demo models that he had purchased. I'm not sure, but certainly the cooktop that we bought the other day has never been used, and it looks great, and we have high hopes for this one. So let's see what happens. All right, the first thing we need to do is decide if we like the warm gray grout that's shown here. on the display model. I'm a little concerned it's a little too white. All right, over here we have the Grout samples to compare to. I was partial to the, well, there's the warm gray, but also the silver might work. Silver might be a little too dark. So warm gray it is, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
All right, after all of the challenges of today, I think it is time to end this video on a more pleasant note. So I thought we'd take a look at the lighting that I found for our kitchen. So I'm pretty happy with that. We were already planning to replace the lighting in the basement. That's for a future video. It's not very exciting anyway, but I'm hoping we will like our chandelier. Now, we had thought we were going to get more of a sculptural chandelier, something kind of funky and fun, but those are very pricey, so we decided to try and economize just a little bit on the lighting, and I'm pretty happy with what we ended up getting. It is this 8-light Sputnik style chandelier, and I bought it on Amazon for about $150, and I'm not going to be able to show you it in person, so we'll just have to look at the advertisement picture. But the reason I'm unboxing it now is because after purchasing this and holding on to it for so long, I finally found a some pendant lighting for the island that I thought would work well with it. So here is the chandelier itself. Not really gonna open it up just yet, but it's gonna hang right here, and you can position all of these little rods in any which way that you want. And we're just going to have like light bulbs pointing and floating around the room. I think it's going to be a good look. But now the only problem was, this is a brushed nickel, which is going to match a lot of the fixtures in our kitchen. And I could not find a pendant that I liked. So I did end up finding this one. Now this is called, well, I'm not exactly what it's called, but it's from Linea Lighting. And I noticed that a lot of the lighting, all of the lighting here that I purchased on Amazon is listed under one name, but the box has a different manufacturer's name, so not really sure what to think about that. But these are brushed steel, which I'm hoping is going to be a close match to this brushed nickel for the chandelier. I mean, it is technically in another room, the pendant's over there, and I think that brushed nickel and brushed steel look very similar. So let's go ahead, take out one of these little rods so that we can compare it to the pendant light that I bought. All right, here we go. Maybe we'll get lucky. One thing I'm not happy about with this pendant light is that it hangs on a wire. I really wanted it to hang on a rod like these. I'm hoping, because this comes with several rods, maybe we'll be able to fish the line through it and it'll work out well that way. But other people online have suggested that you can buy some piping at Home Depot or whatever and paint it with like a stainless steel spray paint, and it will look a little bit nicer. But this is the fixture that we chose. Well, I chose. I only bought one of them in case I don't like it, because I bought the chandelier so long ago, I can't return it now. So I'm hoping that this will look good. So this is kind of modern, this is kind of more industrial. It feels a little more tinny than I thought it might in the from the picture, but I don't know, I don't hate it. And it is, yeah, it's not exactly a good match, but I think it's going to be so far away that it's not going to make much of a difference. The only thing we're going to have to really see is our cabinetry has an aluminum trim on it, and I'm hoping it's going to look very similar to this. But overall, I mean, I like the look. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's lit up, because you're supposed to be able to see the lighting through all the little grooves as well as down. Oh yeah, because if you look from this direction, you can kind of see, I don't know if you can in the video there, but you should be able to see the light spilling through the sides, and I think it's going to be an interesting look over our countertop. So let me know in the comments below what you think, and if you have any suggestions for a more appropriate pendant light, I'm all ears, because these are hard to figure out. But for 60 bucks each, it's not too bad. But that'll do it for today. So thanks for watching, guys. Can't wait to share the rest of our remodel with you as we progress along. I'm sure there will be a lot of more challenges to share with you. Till then, take care, stay safe, see you next time.